Success doesn't lie in skill or luck. It lies in waking up every morning and wanting to do it more than anything else. Steve Jobs, the man who transformed the tech world, once said, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do." This quote emerged from his experiences facing pressure, failure, and doubt. Jobs emphasized that only when passion leads the way can one create truly groundbreaking work. Without love for what you do, every effort becomes meaningless. A baseball team manager stands amidst numbers, data, and a squad the world believes cannot win. He is not crushed by pressure, nor does he follow tradition blindly. In his heart burns absolute belief in the work he loves. Every decision, every change is guided by unwavering passion. And it's this love that turns seemingly lifeless numbers into weapons, gradually reshaping the fate of the underestimated team. A summer afternoon in Oakland, the sun poured fire onto the stadium, and thousands of fans screamed like a storm. But high above, a man stood still, his hand gripping the glass frame, eyes fixed on every pitch. He didn't smile, didn't clap, because he knew every swing down there wasn't just baseball. It was a battle between faith and a world that stood against him. His name was Beane. Once, he had been a young, promising player, a star that never got to shine. People expected much, then they were disappointed. He left the field with a half-finished heart, carrying the quiet pain of someone who once had a dream he couldn't reach. When he became the general manager of the Oakland Athletics, Billy thought he could redeem his past, but he only found disappointment repeating itself. Good players bought away by big teams, a tight budget, mocking media, and fans turning their backs. The cheapest team in America. That's what they called him. And they said, Beane is just a dreamer failing against a ruthless reality. Then Peter Brand appeared, a young, shy man, stuttering when he spoke. But in his eyes there was the light of someone who believed in what no one had ever believed. Peter said, "Don't buy players, buy wins." The media room fell silent. That sentence was a slap to everything baseball had believed for 100 years. Experience, intuition, reputation. But Billy froze, because deep inside, something had lit up again. He looked at Peter as if seeing a younger version of himself, someone who once believed passion could defeat prejudice. Billy began to break every rule. He sold the stars everyone else worshipped. He recruited the overlooked, the injured, the rejected, the forgotten. He believed true value lies in what others refuse to see. The media laughed, the coach protested, the fans cursed. The whole city called him crazy. Once, his assistant shouted, "You're destroying the team, Billy." He calmly replied, "No, I'm rebuilding it, just in a way you don't understand yet." The first games were a disaster. Oakland lost one after another. Pressure came crashing down like a storm. Billy sat alone in his office, the light casting weary shadows across his face. Peter asked quietly, "Do you still believe?" Billy smiled faintly. "I don't believe. I know this is right, because I love baseball." And then the miracle began. Those forgotten men, armed with belief in a new system, began to win. Not glamorous, not perfect, but effective. Each game, each hit, each number proved that logic and love could coexist. Oakland set a record of 20 consecutive wins, an earthquake in American baseball. The stands erupted, the world was stunned. But Billy didn't celebrate. He just looked out at the field, his gaze distant, because he knew victory wasn't the goal. It was proof that his faith wasn't wrong. Then came temptation. A major team offered him a massive salary, enough to make him the most powerful man in sports. Everyone told him to accept, but as he sat in his car, Billy played a recording of his daughter singing, "You're a loser, Dad, but that's okay." He laughed, because he understood. He hadn't done all this for money or fame. He did it for the pure love of the game, the thing that kept him awake at night, enduring loneliness, yet standing tall. Billy turned down the offer. He chose to stay with Oakland, the small team, the real people, the true belief. When Peter asked, "You don't regret it?" Billy softly answered, "No. For the first time in my life, I feel I've truly done something great, and I don't need anyone to recognize it." Years later, history books rewrote baseball. The data models Billy was once mocked for became the standard. Teams followed Moneyball as their guiding principle. His name was praised as the man who changed modern sports forever. But Billy never stood in the spotlight. He sat in his old office, rewatching those past games, listening to his daughter's voice and smiling. Because in the end, he understood. Passion isn't the flame that makes others see you shine, but the quiet fire that keeps you going, even when the whole world turns away. Passion drives every great achievement. When you love what you do, every effort, every failure, every daring decision becomes a stepping stone to success. Not money, not power, but love and belief in your work transform bold ideas into the impossible. Are you doing what you truly love, or just chasing others' expectations? If today you dared to follow your passion, what would be your first step? Share a bold move you've been nurturing. It might inspire someone else to pursue their dreams too.